Hello. So you're going through a health challenge right now and you're wondering how does the law of attraction actually help with your physical health? So today I'm actually going to walk you through the entire theory in a very simple format that will always help you remember, and you can always use this knowledge to come back to pure perfect health at any stage of your life. So if you're excited to be empowered and equipped with this knowledge, stay tuned. Hello and welcome. My name is Kartika Naya and you're watching Synchroshakti. So, to get to the basics of how law of attraction affects your physical health, let's go back to ninth standard, ninth grade biology classes. So, if you remember back in school, we learned that we all have these things called cells. Now, your cells is the basic unit of life. You remember we learned this in school. Your cells make up your tissues and then the organs and the muscles. Your whole body is made out of cells. And if you remember, the cells have multiple functions. You have many different parts of a cell which do different things, which is awesome. If you remember in school, we learned the cell has a nucleus and it has cell membrane and it has mitochondria. They all have unique functions, and it's happening inside me, it's happening inside of you. So the cell has intelligence, and there is an intelligence that is moving through your cells. And there are many different types of cells. So you have cells for different things. You have skin cells, fat cells, neural cells, so your brain, right? You remember? You also have sex cells for your sexual reproduction. You have immune cells. You have all kinds of cells that do all kinds of awesome things in your body. So a cell is like Bob the Builder. When the cell has all the tools and resources it needs to function, it does a brilliant job of repairing your body, keeping it in homeostasis, keeping you in health. But when a cell does not have all that it needs, it can't do its function very well, and therefore there's dis-ease in the cell, and therefore there's dis-ease in the body. So the very first thing we obviously need to do is give the cell everything it needs to function really well. So the very first thing, the major tool that the cell needs is obviously nutrition. So there are these set of minerals and nutrients. You also have light, you have oxygen. You need to give it the right nutrition in order for it to have all the tools it needs to do its job. Now, let's say you are giving it great nutrition, but you're still sick. What's happening? So there is one more thing going on, is that your cell is trying to do the job, but something is stopping it again and again. It's getting up to do its job and bring you back to health and balance and repair the body, but something keeps stopping it. What is that something? It's stress. So it's not just stress of work. There are several different types of stressors that are affecting your cells. Now, the reason why we're doing this theory first is so that you always remember what are these stressors so you can eliminate them and then allow your cells to do what it naturally can do. So let's go back to stressors. The very first stressor is actually remembering and recalling the past again and again of what happened to you in your past and identifying with your story. Now, your past, yes, it affects your present very strongly, but your past is up in your mind, and because we remember it again and again and we identify with the pain of the past, there's chemistry happening in the body going into the cells. Every time you remember the past in a negative way or there's pain of the past, your cells are getting bombarded by that chemistry of pain. So that stops your cells from doing its job optimally. You also have stressors from your current life. Maybe you're fighting from a situation or fighting with somebody. There's a lot of judgment towards the current situations in your life. This is bad, resistance. I don't like this. Stop this from my life, leave my life, get this away from my life. There's a lot of fight and conflict with your current life situations, which again, you create meaning, make you feel like a victim, which again floods that chemistry into your cells, again stopping your cells from doing what it's meant to do. Future. Fear is a very powerful corruptor of your cellular biology, chemistry. Fear of the future, anxiety, resistance of what may happen in the future. You feel it all over your body. A lot of fear is gripping you. Fear chemistry also stops the cell from doing what it can do, which is repair and bring you back into homeostasis. So One more thing we're doing in messing up with cellular chemistry is constantly affirming that you're sick, you're a sick person. This is your identity. When you identify as being a sick person, your cells have memory. They memorize the chemistry of being sick. So it's like we're addicted to the very behavior or reality that we're trying to get rid of. So how do we deal with it? So right now, the cell is stressed out. It can repair your body, can heal your body. Robust health is your natural state. But something is stopping the cell from repairing itself and therefore repairing the body and doing its job. So, what do we do first? We change our cellular chemistry. We change what chemicals are going into the cell and how the cell is operating. So, what do we do first? Yes, we start with the right nutrition. Now, this is no secret, everybody knows this. This is not just nutrition in terms of food. We're talking about different things that you consume. Also, the things that you're listening to, the news media, the fears, all of that affects your cellular chemistry. WhatsApp news, crazy things going on around you, but also actual nutrition. Getting out going outside, getting oxygen, getting sunlight, eating raw. I mean, having raw foods along with your cooked foods always a good idea. So giving your cells the right nutrients is like giving Bob the Builder the right tools to go and do build that house. Yes, he can, right? So giving it right nutrition is one of the major keys. And then we also have to give the body this rest period to recuperate. When we rest is when the body is repairing itself. So getting enough sleep is important. Getting enough rest time, relaxation time, meditative time, when your mind is not constantly thinking and bombarding yourselves with new chemistry all the time and getting yourselves addicted to suffering. We need to stop the thinking for some time, be in stillness. It's essential, very essential. Rest, sleep, relaxation. Let the body have the space to do what it's meant to do. So find time to relax, sleep, rest up. Okay. Beyond this, we also need to learn to stop the suffering, the constant suffering that is bombarding the cells with negative chemistry. So, learning to drop your judgments of your past, your present, your future, dropping your resistance to your past, present, future, dropping the meaning you're giving your past, present, future, dropping the storyline, dropping the victimhood, and finding your peace. You finding your peace is your cell finding its peace. And when your cell is at peace, you're in optimal functioning. So please prioritize your mindfulness. Please prioritize your spiritual practice to bring yourself into deep states of peace. Very important, releasing that stress, right? Next, giving it positive chemistry. Positive chemistry is by allowing your cells to memorize the feeling of health. So instead of identifying as an unhealthy person, start imagining, thinking, affirming, feeling that you are a healthy person, and healthy, perfect health is your new karma. This is just natural for you. Okay, start memorizing the feeling of health by visualizing yourself doing things you'd be doing when you're healthy, and telling yourselves again and again that you are divine health is your natural state. So putting positive chemistry into your cells is like a boost for the cell as well, because the cell only functions in the vibration you give it. So keep giving it the vibration of perfect health. And movement. So there's a mix of mindfulness here to heal the suffering that we create in our day-to-day life, so our cells are not suffering in their vibration. There's also positive psychology to boost it with positive affirmations around health. But then there is also movement. I spoke about oxygenation, or bringing oxygen to the body through movement, exercise, yoga, dance, Pilates, Qigong, which is part of Tai Chi, exercise, any of that moves the body, floods there's blood circulating, there's oxygen, all of that affects your cells chemistry, it affects your body. So essentially the balance is important. So balance in this context is simple. You want to care and nurture all aspects of your life. You don't want to just think about money, career, or just marriage, and throw everything else away. You need to care and nurture all areas of your life, starting with yourself, your own caring of yourself. then caring for your family, your health, your career, your money, your relationships. It has to be a balanced life, because like this image can show you, when one area of your life is off balance, it affects every other area. A huge percentage of illness is created through stress, but it's not just stress of just normal things. It's stress created by specific areas of your life. So keep nurturing and healing, balancing and caring for every area of your life, and not just letting it all go. Like, okay, I don't care about my relationships, I only care about money, or I don't care about any of that, I only care about health. Balance, let everything have its own divine touch. Okay, so if you're looking for balance, I will give you some awesome resources. But before that, let me know in the comments thus far, are you still with me? Was this video, this basic biology lesson video, was it a value for you? If yes, let me know in the comments, what have you taken back thus far? If you're looking for balance, I have one more awesome thing to offer you, which is a new class that is coming up called 111 Days to a Perfect Life. This is a class that deals with four major things. The first one is, how do you create harmony and love within yourself, which is a beautiful way not only to heal you at a spiritual level, but also at a physical level. How do you create harmony around you in your relationships? No matter how unconscious the people around you are, you can still find joy in being with them in their own way and loving them just how they are without taking suffering from them. How do you create the life that you want in all areas of your life? There's a popular belief that you can't have it all. You can only have in one area or three, four areas, but life can't be that perfect. But that's a belief. You really can create perfection and balance in all areas of life. And how do you connect with the source, the divine, the love, the unconditional love that brings patience and trust as a natural thing for you? How do you connect to all of this? This is what we're talking about in that class. So if that's something that is interesting for you, you can register for that class in the description. All the dates, timings, everything is mentioned in the description. So this is everything related to your health, starting with cells. So happy cells equals to happy health. And when your cells are without stress and they're boosted by positive energy and new memories of positive health memories, your health is a natural byproduct of that. So let me know if this video was of value to you. Please comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to share. If you agreed with my perspectives, if yes, I wish all of you a wonderful, wonderful health. Comment below saying robust health is my natural state. And of course, I look forward to seeing you in that class, 111 Days to a Perfect Life. And I look forward to seeing you in another video. Namaste.